wondering if you could reflect on, you have a new premier at Queen's Park, and just reflect on that relationship, quite different than Premier Wynne. And just in particular, Mr. Ford has said he will not bring in a carbon tax. I just wondered, does that then open the door for Ottawa then to impose a carbon tax, on Ontario residents?
I think, first of all, I've made it very clear in the past 2.5 years that I'm willing to work collaboratively with all premiers across this country on ways to benefit their citizens and citizens across the country. This is something that I think I've demonstrated in a collaborative federalism approach, and will continue to work with all premiers, including the new premier designate. On the environment, the Premier Designate has notified us that he intends to withdraw from the National Climate Plan. This is obviously unfortunate. We would rather he not do that. But since he's notified that he's withdrawing from the National Climate Plan, we need to continue to ensure that we move forward on both growing the economy and protecting the environment at the same time. As I've said many times, we're going to ensure that monies collected in any jurisdiction are returned to the citizens of that jurisdiction. And I will highlight that the legislation we just passed allows us, in cases of using the federal backstop, to directly return monies collected in Ontario to Ontarians. And that is certainly our intention to do that unless the provinces like British Columbia, for example, move forward with their own sufficiently ambitious plan, which BC has had in a long time, to meet our climate targets.